Mighty Lancer Games, welcome, to this evening's stream. I am going to be painting this Death Jester, or doing a little bit of work on this Death Jester this evening, and Mrs MLG is going to be working on... I thought you were going to talk. Winnie from Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus. So she is a Northumbrian tin soldier miniature from the Anderson Sisters pack. She is it Bette Midler? Bette Midler from the Hocus Pocus movie. And I'm just working on this boring Games Workshop Harlequin. So I've just done, before the stream, I went to play fetch with the dog, just done a little bit of dry brushing on the rock he's standing on, and now we're going to plough into some more details on him. So I'm going to do the bone next, bone colour on him. How is everybody this evening? Hello Sharon, hello Tony, hello John the Templar, hello anybody else that I might have... Kuronoko, hi Kuronoko. C Jono, awesome. How is everybody? What you all been up to today? Work, chilling out, holidays. You all tired now, dog? Dog's just been chasing the ball for 10 seconds in the back garden. And now he's laid out on the floor like he's passed out. Yeah, I've always liked the Death Jester minis for the Harlequins, and now I can use him as part of my kill team, so that's pretty cool. So he is going to be predominantly black. I'm going to have a splash of purple in on the back. I'm going to do this little bit of bone detail on the front and on his mask, and might attempt some diamonds on his leg, but we shall see. We shall see. Can always repaint it if I fail. You did such a good job on the diamonds before, but you won't paint him for me, will you? You big meanie.
I painted all the rest for you. And you tried to trick me. You said, oh, it's just these ones. Oh, and this random one that I didn't tell you about. And that weren't part of the dealio, mate. Painted all the rest for you.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, Sharon says, it's doing good, just tired from work. C. Jonas says, not bad, thanks, can't wait to move so I can get back into hobbying. Woohoo!
Awesome.
Tony's been painting, mecha zombie spidery bobber. Hey Moxie!
Good evening.
Mr. MLG is painting some Harlequins. Hey Wicked D. Kuronoko says, I've been painting all day. I thought this hobby was supposed to be relaxing. John's cheering with a bloke with his thumbs up. Well, I don't look like any of us.
It looks like Will Wheaton.
Seems good. It looks like, no. Does it? No.
Yeah.
You need your glasses, Jacob. We've got a jar full of blokes' heads now.
The back of his head's different. The back of it, that's why there isn't a mark down the back of the head to follow. It's because the back of the head is different to the front of the head. Right. That's alright, just need to touch that bit.
What did you say what colours you were doing?
Yeah, I'm going to have a little dabble with some purple in a second on his cloak, and then mostly black, in keeping with traditional Death Jester colour schemes. So I've got I did have some black, but I painted grey into it so I could use it for something else. Right, we'll worry about black in a minute. Let's do some purple. So somewhere here. Oh. It's gone. Somebody's borrowed it and not put it back.
What are you looking for?
Green Stuff World Lich Purple.
This one here?
Yeah, that one there.
I'll let you have it.
Don't know. Can't have now.
just keeping it safe for you,
Yeah.
so you knew where it was.
A little bit of lich purple. Purple. A bit of lich purple. I'm going to change my glasses for ones that I can actually see my miniature with.
Another turtle made it to the water.
We haven't had that one for a while.
Woo! Turtles in the water.
Turtles rescuing.
Turtles. Is that one Michelangelo?
Yes. That must, yeah. We must have had. What's his name? Leonardo or Raphael first. Moxie
How are you
says.
painting the jester? Are you doing any freehand? I think you should, just on purpose.
Yeah, and,
John's purchased some chests.
awesome. Thank you very much, John. Are you a good wifey keeping my paints safe?
I am. I'm a good wifey. I keep your paints safe. He never puts them away, you see.
It's because
It's
they live in here.
It's not that I was just going to use it or anything like that. That's not what it was at all, honestly.
Well, yeah,
I don't need it now.
okay.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
I was thinking that I might have a go at doing some diamonds on his legs or leg, but we shall see.
You should absolutely, definitely do that. Well, because I had a go, and I'd never done it before.
Yeah, well, I can. If it doesn't look right, I can always redo it. Just paint it black.
I did 4 dots, and then I joined them up.
Yeah, you put a lot steadier hand than I have.
No, that's not true. But I'm just telling you what I did, just in case you were wondering. So I did a dot for each corner, and then I joined them up.
Each one of my dots will look like diamonds.
Diamonds are forever, Tony says. Oh, by the way, I fixed the airbrush. Yay!
Yeah, awesome.
Says Moxie. I added some woos in there, but we were all thinking it, so you know.
Yeah. Good. How did you do it? Did you get some? Did you have to re-thread it, or was it not that bad? Wicked Deed toying with the idea of getting a wet palette, but they're out of stock. I'll have to remedy that. I realised today, just before closing time, that we've run out of a few items that I thought that we had. So tomorrow I will remedy that situation, and we'll get some restocks in. We have got, when our delivery arrives, the one that we've been lamenting about from Green Stuff World, we will have lots of wet pallets, because there should be about 75, I think, wet pallets in this order, in a mixture of normal and extra large sizes. So when they arrive, we will have loads. However, still no further movement from yesterday. If you were listening to the stream yesterday, you'll heard me whinging about Green Stuff World's delivery. It's not their fault. It's not Green Stuff World's fault.
It's UPS.
Yeah,
Whinging about UPS.
It's UPS suck.
Go on, Chris says, how was Sheffield?
It was good. It was good. Better than I expected. So I don't know if I talked about it on stream, but I decided that based on the performance at the show would influence our future show attendance, because there's a lot of work involved in getting ready for a show, and it's got to be worthwhile, and everything's all the costs are going up and what have you. So I'd decided, and I'd spoken to Mrs MLG about it beforehand, and said, right, if it's got to be at least this good, and if it's not that good, then we're maybe not going to do shows in future.
Yeah, we were basing our entire show career on that one show.
That's it. Well, yeah, because we'd taken previous performance this year into account.
But it's probably the one that was after all the pandemic and everything like that. This was probably the one that was most normal.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
all the others were still, not quite as normal, or everyone's wearing a mask still, so that puts some people off, and some people still don't want to leave the house and stuff because, it's scary out there. So this was like the most normal shelves for a comparison, wasn't it?
That's it, yeah. And it was better than I thought it was by the time we'd sort of taken everything into account. So, yeah, shows are still on the menu, which is a positive. So there we go. That looks alright, actually. A nice bit of purple contrast against his face. So I'm going to do his mask. So half bone, we'll deal with that in a minute, and then half. I'm going to leave it black, sort of highlight it up with a couple of greys. So hopefully that should look pretty cool. Sort his feet out, obviously, because they got caught with the dry brushing. But not going to go too mad with the colours. I might paint the inside of his cloak purple, actually. That might look cool. So the outside of it is cloak black, and then the inside purple. Let's see what that looks like.
Hey, Bob. Steve Jonas says, that makes sense. Tony says, naughty UPS, they are naughty. Moxie says, don't know. I just gave the nozzle a good clean, then it gripped. Well, we won't question it any further.
Yeah.
We won't jinx it any further, that's great. It's possible you had paint in the thread, says Tony, yes. That is very true. Ranoka says, the Green Stuff World wet palettes are fantastic. By far my cat's favourite palette, stand in and get attention. C. John says, cool cape, love purple. And Tony and Kanoka caught a Pokemon that was rummaging around in our chat. That also explains the air bubbles too, Moxie, says Tony, if your thread wasn't correct. It's a nice purple, isn't it? Which is why I stole it.
Yeah. Lich purple. It's very nice. Goes on beautifully. I had a customer in the shop yesterday I was talking to about different paint ranges and stuff. Recommended, he'd only ever used Citadel paints. I recommended some Green Stuff World paints to him. They are very nice. I know that we've got some fans in the chat. There we go. A little bit on there. So I'm using a different brush. This is a different brush to my normal brush. This is a Rosemary & Co. Series 99 sable with a 0 because my number 1 that I've been using for several months is in need of a very good clean. It's not holding its point particularly well at the moment. Needs a good seeing to. What's up, mate? You're getting a bit big to lay in there under my desk. Missed me today because I've been at work. Sulking at you, boy. Anyone would think I hadn't been here all day.
Everybody hydrate!
I will do in a sec. Right then, so, do you think, lovely people?
Yeah, where is Pete? John says it's in honour of Pete that John's asked for a hydrate, but where is Pete?
Yeah.
Not seen him for a while. Have you seen him in the shop?
No.
I wonder if it's kids' holidays, isn't it? I wonder if he's busy with real life.
Yeah. Do you think it would be too much if I painted the shuriken cannon in a dark red? Do you think that would introduce too many colours? Or do you think it might look okay? What do you reckon, Mrs? If I painted the cannon a dark grey Dark red. Dark red. I painted it in there.
You keep insisting on painting it off camera, so no one can see
Look,
it.
it's there. It's in. It's in. It's that side of the thing. Look. Yeah. Right. Go for it. Right. What we, yeah, I think we'll give it a whirl. We'll give it a whirl. We'll use
Tony says black with some luminous green glowing spots on it. Tony also says, I swear that the Green Stuff World paint. Got
Careful,
a
you
couple
know.
of GW ones that are filling some gaps in the Green Stuff World colour range, but I may swap to Vallejo model colour or Tamiya to fill those gaps in the future. I don't use Citadel paint.
No,
Only because it's over there, I think. So it's at your side of the room.
it is. Yeah, I think we'll do the. We're gonna do it red, and we'll see what it looks like. I keep saying that. I'll see. Do this and see what it looks like. Do this and see what it looks like. Give over snotting all over me, dog. Sorry, everybody. That was probably a bit loud. Give over. What have I got there? It's just. Apart from now, I've got dog snot all over me.
Hi Nick, welcome to Dog Snot Screen.
Hi.
The dog wants attention.
Yeah, he's. I must have had something on my shorts that he liked the look of. Might have dribbled my dinner down myself or something.
Oh, that's nice. That's lovely, isn't it?
Classy
boy,
image.
classy boy. Konika says, I really must put some of the Green Stuff World paints in my next order. My paint collection is 95% of Reaper at the moment. I like Reaper paints.
Reaper paints are good.
Nick says, look at the state of that palette. Is that mine? They just cover it over like that. You can't see it now.
Yeah, let's move it off camera.
I clean it when I want to. Hello, the Mighty Shoe. The Mighty Shoe says, hello, I'm Shoe.
Hi, Shoe.
I used to watch the Shoe People when I was younger.
Yeah, I remember the Shoe People.
Shoe People. How are we, the Mighty Shoe? Do you hobby? What hobby do you do? The boy is over there painting a Death Jester. You can't see it because he insists on not painting in the
What do you mean I am painting the screen?
Now you've moved it again, yeah.
Yeah, you're just making it up.
No, darling, no. So come on, you're going to tell us all about what you're doing and what you're painting and why you're painting it and when you're playing. And...
So I'm using some Dragon Red. So we were just talking about Reaper. This is a Reaper Bones paint, and I'm painting this guy because hopefully going to be having a game of Kill Team on Thursday evening, and this guy is the last mini that I need to complete my little squad. See, Mrs MLG painted me the rest of my Harlequins, but didn't want to paint this guy.
Yeah,
so
the Mighty Shoe says, I do Lego and scale modelling. We like both of those things. We like Lego. We've got some 80s Lego that little Miss has, and she has her own new mega Lego too. Lego's cool. And of course we love scale models.
We like Lego.
Tony says, Kuroko, I've used some Reaper ones, and the Green Stuff World ones are similar in terms of consistency and performance. Nick says, my manky palette hack. Are we all listening? Don't bother cleaning it. Just completely spray it with cheap white gloss car paint.
Alright, well, just keep building up.
Cover it in PVA glue and just peel it off if you don't want to pick the paint off or wash it in water as well. It's not that manky look. I mean, this is so clean for me. This is like, I mean, look, there's space. That's not normally there. That's not normally there. Mighty Shoe is currently working on the 98 Corvette.
Cool. That sounds pretty awesome. Is that a Lego or a model kit? you can get all sorts of cool stuff as Lego now. There was never that much choice when we were kids. There's all sorts of stuff you can get now. The last time we went to the proper toy shop, where they have like a whole aisle of Lego, don't they? And because we were shopping for Little Miss, and they had a Batmobile. Ah, awesome. Yeah, there was a Lego Batmobile, and it specified on the box that it was really for builders aged 18 plus. And I mean, it must have been pretty complicated, if that's the age recommendation on the packaging. Pretty cool. The the dog's trying to tickle my feet. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Super. So, Dragon Red is it's a Reaper colour, and it is a lovely deep red. Almost like a brick red, I guess. So I'm going to paint these little crossover bits on the launcher.
Everyone's saying my palette. This is the cleanest palette I've had, I think. This is so clean. It's awesomely clean. Tony says, you make me look like a manky old duffer. My palette is virtually a dome. I need to do some satisfying peeling. Yeah, no, it's clean. This one's clean. I cleaned them the other day.
Yeah, this is mine.
Yeah, as you see, they're clean. Nick says, I love how many times the word manky has been used since I came to chat. Oh yeah, we use it all the time.
Yeah.
From Yorkshire, that's what you're supposed to do.
Manky, minging.
Mighty Shoe says, what paints do you guys use? Lots of different ones.
Yeah.
This colour that I'm using is Reaper. I like Reaper and Vallejo and Green Stuff World. That's what I like.
Yeah.
What do you like over there?
I like Reaper and Green Stuff World and Vallejo and a bit of Citadel and a little bit of Army Painter, but not lots, because I'm a bit of a fussy guy, so I like different colours from different manufacturers. And so the GW stuff that I really like are the contrast paints. They're really good for, and some of their washes. And then for everything else, Vallejo, Reaper, or Green Stuff World. They're absolutely fantastic. Absolutely.
We have got some Army Painter, see Jono, but they tend to be a lot thicker than other paints. You definitely have to water them down a lot more. But we do use them certain colours, and we have got a cupboard full.
We do. It's
I
because
like to mix it up.
yeah. So years ago, I replaced all of my old GW paints, some of which were dried up, and what have you. I replaced a lot of them with a complete set of Army Painter paints, and then I've just started supplementing that paint set with different manufacturers' stuff, to the point now where we've definitely got more other stuff than we have original Army Painter left.
Thank you for the follow, Mighty Shoe.
Thank you.
Mighty Shoe says, I like Tamiya. Yeah, we've got some Tamiya fans in. We sell Tamiya as well. And Deco Art Paints. Tony says, I tend to use Green Stuff World, Citadel, Reaper, Vallejo, P3, Army Painter, and their beautifully silky Tamiya paints.
Yeah, the Tamiya stuff's good. I've used it in the past, but I definitely prefer the water-based acrylics for stuff these days. It's used to use a lot of enamel paints.
Wild Pokemon in chat, everybody. If you want to join the Pokemon community game, there's Pokemon in chat.
but being able to wash your brushes out with just straight water is so much easier than having some paints that are water based, some paints that are alcohol based, and what have you. It's just about simplicity, really. Ease of use. I think I'm going to struggle to get my brush right in there. There's like a tiny little bit on the back of the shuriken cannon. Right, let's just add a little bit of water into that, and then we'll put another smooth layer on.
Nick says, I have way too many paints. You're not the only one, Nick. Vallejo, AK, Reaper, Citadel, Green Stuff World, Tamiya, Ammo, Watercolours and Scale 75. We sell a great range, like a lot of different ranges of paints.
Yeah.
Because everybody has their different favourites. We sell all sorts. We sell Dark Star and Instar and
Yeah.
all sorts, loads.
The Instar paints are really nice, but they don't suit my painting style. Their white's really. I use their white because it's really, really solid. It's great, but there are other paints I just can't. I can't work in the kind of watercolory type glaze way that they're really designed for.
Nick's got a question for you all. What is everyone's desert island paint brand? Nick says for them it's AK. Mine would be Reaper. What are yours?
Yeah, Reaper, I think.
Tony says, Nathan, the Tamiya paints are alcohol based which can be thinned with brushes cleaned with water. So it's no faff at all. It says so on the bottle. Don't encourage him to get any more. He's got no room on his desk for any more paint.
No, it's fine because there's no. I don't think there's any colours that I can't replicate or use that we haven't already got. We've got all the World War II camouflage colours covered in our Vallejo selection, so that's perfect. And we've got all the fantasy colours that we need, I think. I'm not sure we need anything else.
You heard it here first, kids. He doesn't need anything else.
Yeah, well, I've got the contrast paints that we need, or that I need for my Tyrannid army. Yeah, I think we're well stocked. You made him jump, wheeling around.
Ricky D says, Reaper is my favourite. I despise army painter with a passion. But Leo don't really excite me either. Are they too thick, Ricky D? Is that the problem? Just need to water them down. Koronoko, Reaper is Koronoko's favourite as well. Oh, Reaper getting some love. Not even painting Reaper things today.
No.
And they're getting love. This is Northumbrian Tin Soldier. I don't know. We've still got some in stock, I think. I'm not sure.
We should have.
And yours is obviously Games Workshop, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Sure is.
It's got a gizmo hair on it. Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the black out and sort the black out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sort the black mess out.
Oh, thanks, John.
Thank you very much.
He says, yes, far too thick, even after a pint of water added. What you like.
Just dive bombed a mini onto the table.
Everybody's different.
Harley's just taken a dive. Harlequin.
Didn't know you had her over there.
Yeah.
Nick says, will you be getting the Green Stuff World dipping inks in? They've really impressed me so far. We will, But,
they're in this delivery.
Well, I don't
that's
think Nick was here.
missing.
And Nick wasn't here yesterday when we were whinging about the fact that we've been waiting for months for our Green Stuff World order to be delivered, which is not Green Stuff World's fault and is completely UPS's fault, who are insisting on not delivering it. So we are waiting for lots of lovely, awesome Green Stuff World stuff to arrive, and UPS have decided that they would just rather keep it.
Yeah, that UPS are blaming customs, but according to the tracking, it's already cleared customs, so it's stuck in a warehouse again. I feel like a broken record talking about Green Stuff World deliveries, because it's always the same. UPS just holding on to our stuff. It's very frustrating. But yes, Dipping Inks. I think it's Dipping Inks, the new range of like larger tufts, 22mm tufts. I think they're on there, and some other stuff, as well as a restock of pallets and a few other bits and pieces. Currently sat in a customs clearing warehouse somewhere down south, and they've been there for weeks. And Green Stuff World are clearly getting a bit cheesed off with the situation as well, because they emailed me again today to see if we'd managed to get anywhere, but we haven't. It's less than
What
ideal.
kind of silly questions have they been asking? They've been asking some silly questions, haven't they?
Yeah. So first of all, they asked for some customs documentation, which was fine, and then Green Stuff World provided them with the customs documentation, and then they came back and said, "Oh, well, you haven't provided us with a Rex number." And Green Stuff World wrote back to them and said, "But like, we're not eligible to be part of that scheme." And then UPS came back and said, "Oh, you need to give us an alternate measurement for 1 square metre." How that is in any way relevant to our delivery is another thing. And then now they seem to have stopped with their inane questions, and they're just not doing anything. It's like, I don't know. It's just daft. But eventually, we will get it, and then we'll be happy, and then we'll tell you all that it's here, and we have limited stock available because we don't know when the next delivery is going to arrive. But yeah, it's alright. One day it'll turn up, and then we'll be able to sell you all some of the latest produce. Unless we get more guitar bits, says John the Templar. I can't see what is above that, unfortunately. I can just see the bottom end of something. Wicked D says they'll be blaming rising gas prices next. Lol. And Kuronoko, sounds like there's a hobbyist at UPS using your products. Yeah, that sounds about right. Very possible that someone's taking advantage of our thing. They've seen the delivery address and they go, might answer games. Might have a bit of that. Can't accuse anybody of any such thing. It's customs, UK customs, border force, however we want to describe them. Allegedly, they are the cause of our delay. I guess we'll probably never know what the real cause is. Just as I said yesterday, next time our delivery is ready, and we have got another order in the works with Green Stuff World, so when they're ready for shipping, I shall encourage them to not send it with UPS, and to send it as they have the last couple of orders, with a separate courier firm that then it's handled by a UK freight importer rather than UPS.
Hey,
Or-
Goblin Squire!
or DPD, because they also work very well. And haven't held up our deliveries at all. Right, let's talk about something different. Let's talk about something different. So I've got his purple collar, and then he's got this other bit of like shawl around his shoulders. I don't know whether to do that a different colour as well.
How many colours are you having?
Well, I don't know. It should be like fairly muted tones, but then I'm kind of just getting a bit carried away, aren't I? He's going to end up with too many different colours and look a bit odd. Just realised he's got a skull-shaped codpiece. Haven't done anything with that. I'll have to get the bone colour back and give him.
Do his codpiece justice.
Yeah, doing a skull codpiece.
I mean, you know, if you were going to pick one,
Yeah.
a skull one sounds a pretty cool choice. What are you up to, Goblin Squire? On last night's stream, we were painting, or Nathan was painting red for Goblin Inspiration.
Yeah.
You were painting a
I
red
was.
genie. The dog keeps bringing me his ball. I don't know if you can hear it dropping on the floor. Can't play right now, mate. No, you can't.
Yeah. Goblin Inspiration. I was painting this lady, Ashana from Reaper Miniatures. She's a bones black figure. Had kicking around for a little while. Going to get her painted up for the end of the month. Goblin Squire. Woot! Tuesday evening streams are Goblin Inspiration streams for me now, so I'm working on red this evening too. Excellent. So
We have to go back to the shop and do some work.
Yep, we've got a little bit of stuff to do.
We won't be able to catch that, but everybody head over to Goblin Square Creations at 8 o'clock, is that right? 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
it is, isn't it? At 8 o'clock for some awesome hobby action.
Got to
Yeah, we've got to go
got to
back to
go and
work.
do something.
Boo, back to work. I can't see the arm. I think I've just painted her hand green now.
Might go for a different tone of purple. That's what I might do.
Oh yeah, take my purple off me and then don't use it.
No, I've used your purple. My purple.
You said it now, it's mine. Ha 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 ha. Oh, dog's brought half a tree inside to chew.
Tony uses wall filler for adding texture before sprinkling with tile grout.
He's having a conversation with Nick.
Ah, right. Okay. Fair enough.
There's lots of painting help and information in our Discord. Tony is awesome, and the community over there are wonderful, and we all try and help each other out as best we can with all sorts of stuff. Look, there's your arm just waving around.
I was washing my paintbrush. So I've mixed a darker purple here to do this bit. We'll see what that looks like. Get that on there, and then he's got some studs on it, and I'm always loath to paint the like studded areas because I don't have a very steady hand when it comes to painting very fine details, and I always mess them up. Always end up blobbing over the edges onto another part of the mini, so we'll have to have some really fine attention on those bits in a minute. So last night, as we were ending the stream, I said that we were going to go and watch House of Dragons, and that I would give you all my review on it this evening. No spoilers coming. So there is a young lady in it who I can't remember her name. Somebody did tell me what it was today at work, and I can't remember. But there's a young lady in it, and she is pretty much one of the central characters. And she looks a bit like they've just tried to find I'm sure it was cast on purpose, obviously, but they've tried to find somebody who looks a little bit like Amelia. I think it's Amelia something. The lady that played Daenerys Targaryen in the Game of Thrones. So they tried to find someone who looks a bit similar to her. And it was alright last night, wasn't it? There's a couple of bits that are a bit bloodthirsty. But there are warnings to tell you that those bits are coming. And it was alright. It was a good setup. We'll see how it progresses over the next week. It's set a couple hundred years before the actions of Game of Thrones season 1. It was alright, actually. I would give it 8 out of 10. Special effects were good. But then you would expect the special effects to be good after the actions and stuff of the original Game of Thrones series. So if you haven't seen it, worth a watch, considering some of the other stuff that's on telly at the moment. Definitely worth a view. Matt Smith is brilliant. He plays baddies so well. I don't know. Who's Matt Smith? Wasn't he Doctor Who? Was he Doctor Who? Was that guy?
Oh, the prince.
Maybe. Is he supposed to be a bad guy then?
I don't know. I still know who he is.
I don't know.
Goblins Wire says, were there any coffee cups? I assume they made sure to include one for the continuity. I remember that was funny. Yeah. My review of the programme was, if you like Game of Thrones, you'll like this. They started the series by throwing in all the expected shocks and blood and sexual content that you would expect that was completely unnecessary, and it's just the kind of programme that Mr MLG likes.
What are you saying?
Tony says, yes, Doctor Who and played the Prince. Ah, right. Okay.
Do you know, I thought I recognised him from somewhere.
Yeah, he's got a lot of makeup on. Thanks, Nick. Enjoy your tea. Cook us something we've not had out yet.
No. That's Doctor Who guy. Yeah, so he was alright, actually, wasn't he?
Yeah, the actors are good. I think the actors are good. Most of the actors are good.
That's right. Can't really tell what that's different. Super. Right. I'm going to risk a little bit of checks on one of his legs, I think, and see how it goes. That's what I mean. Diamonds. I'm going to do some diamonds on his leg.
Diamonds are forever. Are we all ready for diamond action?
No.
Diamonds. Oh, book. But how are you going to do your diamonds?
Well, I don't know, because I've never had experience at doing diamonds.
It's not done yet, John.
never managed to pull it off. So.
Come on, paint it in this room.
I had a bug on my finger. I had to get it off.
I'll change the song, Karanoko. Is it Diamonds Take Forever?
Yeah.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Diamonds After Midnight. We also watched last night after the
that was
Dance
alright.
with Dragons. We watched the Richard Ayoade program that I can't remember what it's called. Game Squad or something like that, was it?
Question team.
Question Team.
Question team. Question team's worth a watch. You should watch it, Tony. I think you would like it. It had Bob Mortimer and Kerry, what's her face, Godliman, and some other lady that I didn't know, and it was funny. I think it would be maybe not as funny because it's a different panel each week. So depending on who they've got on, it could fall flat on its face. But this panel was funny. It was just light-hearted. You didn't have to take it too seriously. It was just on, just have a giggle. There was some laugh out loud moments. Yes, definitely. Question team. Have a look at that one. We only watched the first episode.
Yeah, the Bob Mortimer. It was like shooting stars, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. Each comedian has to present a comedy round, a quiz round. Sorry, so they all get an opportunity to present their quiz round, and it was funny. It was funny. Definitely worth a watch. Excuse me. Sorry, everybody. Right. Let's get some.
How are you doing,
I'm just going to start.
What are you doing, Dad?
I'm going to do them white. So we're going to get let's do it. Use that a little bit there. So going to get some nuclear white on our palette. There we go. And we're going to thin that down a little bit. With a brush load of water.
Tony says, I do like Bob, he's good, and Richard Ayoade is brilliant. Gronoka agrees. John likes Bob Mortimer, a train guy.
Train guy?
I think you'd like this program, this question team, Tony. I think it will be right up your street. Oh, hi, Giz. Are you back? Yeah. What you been doing? What you been doing? You are silly. Well, you've got 10 minutes, mate. That's all. Don't worry. I know you just want to say hello to everybody.
Right.
How's the diamondy?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Oh, it's going.
Going. Can I have that purple?
Yeah, you can listen. There you go. Leech purple. They're quite big. Haven't. Oh, come on.
Come on, concentrate.
Yeah. Why is it that always happens to me?
Bob Mortimer does train guy on his Twitter feed. He does lots of strange things. He's written a book, hasn't he? Something Satsuma. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a mystery type thing. I'm sure it's some at Satsuma. Obviously, I can't remember. I liked him when he did it with Paul Whitehouse and they went fishing. I don't like fishing, but it was funny to watch them just hanging out, having a laugh together. Basically, just two mates hanging out and they filmed it. Thanks, Sharon. Take care.
See you later.
Goblin Squire says, I like Bob Mortimer. Really don't enjoy Kerry Godliman though. The Bosch Queen. Bosh done. Don't you like Kerry?
I thought she was alright on Taskmaster.
Yeah, we've not really seen her on much else though, have we? We've seen her on Taskmaster and we've seen her on this one episode of this question team. And the panel changes every week anyway. I don't think I've seen her in anything else. What else has she been in that I might have not realised? We don't watch soaps, so was she in one of the soaps? We don't watch soaps. Worst Taskmaster contestant, said Goblin Squire. I said it. Tony says, I ended up getting a... Oh, like a ruler to do the lines.
Yeah, right.
Wow, I can't see what you're doing. How's it looking?
Well, it looks pretty bad, to be fair.
I bet it don't look that bad.
No, it does.
I bet you're just being silly.
It's rubbish. It's gonna need some black to sort the bits out. That's what it's gonna need.
Are you showing?
I guess it didn't. Can you see that? It just looks like I've painted his leg white.
I bet it don't. Hang on.
Yeah. So it just looks like I've painted his leg a big white blob. There you go.
Moving it or talking?
Yeah, well, there. Look, you can see it there. Look, it's.
I can't now.
It's like,
it completely off camera.
I'm trying to move it up. There we go.
Stop. It's there. But you already had it in the centre. I thought you might move it from side to side.
Oh, sorry. There we go. So this is it. This is first attempt. The problem is that on my screen, I know we've mentioned this before, but on the screen that I'm looking at, there's a delay of about 5 seconds. So this is what we're on at the moment. We've got some diamonds. I don't think they look too terrible. The thing is, it's on the tabletop, isn't it? It's getting used in a game. It's not a golden demon display piece. It's only got to look good from a couple of feet away.
The thing, you say this about your camera, and yes, there is a delay, and it is really weird. But my camera doesn't have a delay, and yet you insist on not listening to me. It's like, sweetheart, just move it slightly towards me. No, it's in the middle. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, it's not. So, come on. It's just like life. No one ever listens to me. It's really blurry now. I better change that. See, you can just paint. I have to sort your cameras out for you and all sorts of things.
I appreciate you, my darling.
Oh dear no. Chronicles says it looks good for the first time. That you just need to tidy up the black lines once the paint is dry. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think when I did, they're not in the cabinet anymore, are they? They're in the shop.
What's that? My other ones?
Yeah, the ones that I did.
No, they're in this case here.
Oh yeah. So you have to look at the ones that I again, first time a diamonder, not good. But I don't think I did them as close together. And maybe not as many. I think I proper wimped out and maybe just did one. What else you got to say?
Ooh,
Had a few new train bits in recently.
We have had a few new train bits in recently. We're waiting for some more train bits, actually. Chatted to a chap today about the model railway show that is happening in Bridlington in a couple of weeks' time, the day before the Comic Con, actually. On the 3rd, I thought that I might take little miss for a look around on the Saturday morning. I thought she might like going and looking at some of the layouts.
Where is it?
It's at the Emmanuel Church on Cardigan Road in Bridlington. So could be worth a look if anybody's local. Yeah, I need to tidy some of this up.
Pokemon in chat, everyone.
Yeah, the Emmanuel Church in Bridlington. If you're a train enthusiast, it's on the 3rd of September at 10 AM. So, I know we've got stuff happening later in the day, but I thought we could go and bobble down in the morning, see what's going off. Right then. How was that look? He's got this massive knee pad, but I feel like the knee pad shouldn't be painted the same as his trousers. Should be different. So, tune in tomorrow to see how this has turned out, because tomorrow night I will still be painting this guy. Time 3 minutes, see if I can finish his basic diamonds in 3 minutes before we finish. And then got to go down to the shop and do a bit of decorate-y type stuffs. There we go. A little line there. Just need to sort that one out. Diamond. Oh, come on. Come on now. You can do it. You can do it. Just looks terrible. Definitely going to be tidying this up in a minute or two. Let's get that. Get the black ready, I think, for the helmet. Get that sorted out. How's your Minnie going? Oh, she looks ace.
She looks like that.
She looks awesome.
She looks like that. And can you hear her going, book?
I haven't watched Hocus Pocus for years.
New one comes out next month.
Was it? Are we going to the cinema to see it?
Oh no, it's like a telly thing.
Ah, right. I put a spell on you.
I put a spell on you.
That's the right one, isn't it?
And now you're mine. Yep. That's the one. Thanks, John.
See you later.
So, boy.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, what time?
8 PM tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, we will be doing a little bit more work on this chap. Hopefully getting him tabletop ready for Kill Team on Thursday. Kill Team at the shop. Got a couple of guys coming down, play some Kill Team. Should be good. And all the other awesome games. Got plenty of guys coming and playing 40k and stuff. So yeah, okay, if you're local, come on down. Check out Late Night Gaming at Mighty Lancer Games, and tomorrow evening come and check out our stream at 8 PM, where I'll be finishing this guy. Once, in fact, I think I'm going to leave touching the black up until later or tomorrow, and then we can try and get this leg sorted out. I'm quite liking how it looks so far, but I definitely need to sort that leg out a little.
Goblin's Cry says, thanks for the stream. It's a shame I can't catch many of your streams these days, but I always enjoy them when I can. Yeah, I can't catch as many of yours because of it being half term. Not just sat in front of a computer as much as when the kids are at school. Tony says, I'm not a train guy, but I have a lot of time for the train enthusiasts. There's a lot of crossover in our hobby, and they have a vast amount of knowledge and experience. What's better is that they're generous and happy to share their experience with us. Model rail crews are brilliant and an underutilised source of information. Goblin Squire says, I've not seen Hocus Pocus, and Koronoko backs that up with, you're not missing much. It certainly is a good film for its age. Good when it was made. One of those. I mean, I really like it because obviously it's a cult classic, but it's you can certainly tell when it was made. If you're wondering what colour our hallway is, our hallway is this colour, and all of my nails seem to be equally that colour. Right then, so we'll say goodbye to everybody and have some food and do some more work. So thank you very much for coming. We really appreciate it and we love seeing you all. Take care and I'll see you over in the Discord.
Thank you.
Bye.